What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please drop your ones in the chat. Drop your ones in the chat if y'all can hear me clearly. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there so we can get right into today's show. Shout out to everyone that's in the building right now. Just let me know if y'all can hear me clearly so we can get right into today's show, because we're going to get into it today. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there. If you in the building, do me a favor and drop a 1 so we can get right into today's show. Okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross, of course. Man, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building right now. Shout out to y'all, man. Salute. Shout out to my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. And much love to everyone who supports Sheep Stay Sleep TV. We got another great show lined up for you guys today, man. Oh, I wanted to talk about this. And I wanted to talk about this because, as y'all know, we've been speaking about Trump over here on this platform. And it's always ironic to me to hear Caucasian people of affluence speak about Black people in a positive way. It doesn't rub me the wrong way, but it just seems a little weird to me. And I don't think we probably had enough experience. Well, let me speak about myself. I haven't had enough experience with Caucasian people around me to speak so highly of Black people. And I want to talk about this today because a lot of y'all are anti-Trump, and y'all are anti-Trump because of race. You know, that's the only reason why a lot of y'all are against Trump. A lot of the feelings that y'all have about Trump is race-based. Because you can't prove that he was a horrible president during his presidency. I said pregnancy. Y'all can't show and prove that he made the country worse as a president. As a politician, the things that y'all say about Trump is not true. All of the negative things y'all have to say about Trump is just because he's a white man. Now, let's be honest. It's because y'all are still caught up in the race issue. Black people, y'all are still hung up on race. Now, this is ironic because there's a lot of Black people who identify with different sexual preferences outside of being a heterosexual. And y'all have made sexuality and sexual preferences into a DEI issue. So if we've gotten to the point where we can accept diverse sexual preferences, y'all still haven't gotten over racism? Because you do know it's in the same category of diversity, equity, and inclusion. I got an A in that class, by the way. Y'all do know that that is an example of diversity, equity, and inclusion. So if Black people done got to the point where we're gonna accept gays in our family, we're gonna accept lesbians in our family, bisexual people in our family, transgenders in our family, why y'all still caught up on race? How are Black people still hung up on what white people did to you, but you can go and accept your white transgender sis? This is what I want to know. I'm trying to understand where's the logic in it. Because racism, sexism, feminism, all of the isms and schisms are all diversity, equity, and inclusion issues. And this blows my mind because now we have Black folk who are separating their sexuality from their race. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in a vertical feed. We're going to get into it. Because, see, listen, this is about provoking thought. Think about the way you think and how you try to rationalize certain things. This is why we're going to have this conversation today. Because a lot of y'all don't have no legitimate reasons for hating Donald Trump. Because if you're so politically sound to hate Donald Trump, why you ain't hate all the rest of the presidents? Huh? Why you not going out your way? Because I didn't see Black people doing this. Not as much as I see y'all doing this to Trump. Y'all wasn't going out y'all way to say what y'all said about George Bush. Black people loved Bill Clinton. But you hate Donald Trump. But you love the Clintons. When the Clintons was down in Haiti doing human trafficking, and out there in Puerto Rico, when all them hurricanes and all that shit hit out there, they was down there doing human trafficking. The Clintons. But Bill Clinton is considered a Black president, according to Black people. So today, we're gonna evoke some thought here. Because we're gonna listen to Jane Elliott. Shout out to Jane Elliott. Rest in peace to the great Frances Cress Welsing. Because Frances Cress Welsing came up with her color confrontation theory and her book, The ISIS Papers. If you read that, If you read the ISIS papers, the color confrontation theory, where she's talking about racism and white supremacy, she acknowledges Jane Elliott's study. She talks about the doll test with Jane Elliott. She speaks about Jane Elliott and how this white woman understands white supremacy and what white supremacy is really all about. White supremacy is not about money. White supremacy is about white genetic survival. White genetic survival, not money. Because that's what all you niggas think. That's all niggas think about. You think everything in life is about money, and it's not. You know who think like that? Poor people. Rich people don't think like that. But y'all love getting on the internet acting like rich people give a fuck about money. You know what rich people pay for? Control. They don't care about money the way poor people do, because they use their money for different things. Poor people use their money to survive. Rich and wealthy and affluent people use their money to dominate. Have to learn. Stop just saying shit because it sounds cute. This stuff is not all about money. It's about the white gene surviving, because it is the inferior gene, according to science, not according to black people. This is scientific. This is what Jane Elliott was talking about. This is what Frances Cress Welsing broke down in her book. The white gene is the inferior gene, is the lesser gene, is the weak gene. And the more we continue to procreate and have children, it will, guess what? Eventually wipe out the white gene. You see? See, you got to understand the game on all levels. You got to understand why they created the economic system the way that they did. You think they did it just to get money? No, they did it for control. So they could control and dictate how we interact with one another. This is why you hear black men and black women all over social media talking about why they don't want children and family ain't shit. Because their plan worked. If we could convince black folk to hate themselves enough to stay away from each other, don't commune with each other, ain't no more Sunday dinner. We not coming together and eating dinner no more. We don't sit at the table and eat dinner no more. We don't pray together no more. This is a systematic design to get black folk to stop procreating. You don't get it? So our numbers can drop, because black women still have a lot of kids. Our numbers have dropped significantly over the years, but black women are still having kids at an alarming rate. This is why they put so much money into social media and to blasting it to black women, trying to get y'all to join the 4B movement. See, all of this stuff is scientific. Remember, what do we understand over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV? That the war is what? Spiritual. This is a spiritual war. spiritual. You think this shit is about finances? No, that's a tool of their control to suppress you. If I keep a bunch of black men broke and a bunch of they women hating them because they can't do what they supposed to do to make these women feel comfortable having children for them, you don't see the psychology in that? I'ma suppress the black man so his woman can look at him as less than. Y'all don't see that? That's a whole scheme that was integrated into the economic system to create corporate slavery for black folk. So the woman could be upset with the man and say he ain't trying hard enough. And so she got to carry the load. So if she got to carry the load, guess what? You ain't getting no buns. If I got to do the most, right, then you don't get no loving. So that does what? That's one down. That's one down. That's one down. And do you know, most of these women don't even know that some of these women who are suppressing themselves from having children, they don't even know that they're designed, every woman at birth is designed at birth on how many children she's going to have. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So these women who are opting out from having children, they had the possibility to have 5, 6, 7 children. But they've made black people think that children is a bill. Children is no longer a blessing, they're a bill. Spiritual warfare. So you don't love your children purely. You claim you love them because all the shit you had to do for them. You see? You see how messed up in the mind we are? You don't even think you a good parent because you ain't buying a bunch of shit. Look at this stuff now. See? This is all about white genetic survival. That's what this is about. It goes back to biology. That is the foundation of racism in America. It is to keep the white gene in circulation. Because no matter how, quote unquote, powerful they are in society, behind closed doors, women don't want them. See, behind closed doors, and see this, the white man already knew this about the white woman. He been knew this about the white woman. This is why he uses money, power, and respect to get white women to submit. See, because let me tell y'all something. The majority of these white women in society, if they didn't grow up with a racist family the way that they did, a lot of them would have grew up being with black men. These are the facts. Double tap your screens if you're coming in on a vertical feed. Hit that like button, y'all. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building, man. Let me give my shout outs because we definitely started going in, man. My fault, y'all. But let me give my shout outs and we're going to get back to it, right? Shout out to Seth's son in the building. Peace, my brother. Salute. Shout out to my man Bob in the building. What up, Bob? Salute. Art of War in the building. Salute, my brother. Shout out to Ohio State. Happy born day to my man, City Boy Floyd. Y'all spam the chats. Tell my brother, City Boy Floyd, happy birthday, man. Appreciate your support, bro. Cynical in the building. What's up, Cynical? How you doing today? What's up, New York Nikki, baby? How you doing? Shout out to 050. I appreciate y'all support. Appreciate you, City Boy. He says, showing love, bro, on my birthday. Salute to you. Salute, man. Blessings to you, bro. More life, man, as always. Y'all spam the chats with happy birthday to my man, Floyd. City Boy. What up, Gotti? Salute. Hey, Miss Classy Creole. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole in the building. One of my lovely lady moms that always come through and hold it down. Shout out to you, Miss Classy Creole. Salute to you. Self University in the building. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute. What up, Ebo? Salute, my brother. Appreciate your support, man. L.A. Iverson in the building. Yeah, power to the people, man. To the people. Trump doesn't care about black people. Kanye voice. Handling Jones in the building. Salute. Jamie Hogg says, if a black man call another black man the N-word, it's not racist. But if a white man said the N-word, it's racist. Doesn't make sense to me. Hey. Hey. What's up, Evelyn? How you doing, Evelyn? Your arms is too short to box with God. What's up, Evelyn? How you doing? Solar Poe. What up, Kai Reality? Y'all go support my man Kai Reality, man, the Solar Alpo. Appreciate you, bro. What up, the tribe? The tribe says, don't forget about Hillary and her Thailand visits. I ain't even know they went that far, bro. Damn, she went all the way to Thailand. Cypher Solutions. Salute. Obama and Clinton's are cousins. Twice removed. I won't be surprised. They already was saying Obama had ties to Bush. I won't be surprised, man. Shout out to everyone that's in the building, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Man, y'all see what we talking about today, man. We're going to have a serious conversation today. Of course, we got the videos because Jane Elliott was just interviewed on Expeditiously. Expeditiously is T.I.'s podcast. Shout out to T.I.'s podcast, Expeditiously. And she has some choice words for Trump. Choice words for Trump. And like I said, again, I'd be surprised when I hear, especially old white people, elderly white people, I'd be surprised to hear when they have good stuff to say about black folk. I'd be surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be surprised, like, I've been in the streets and a couple of white people, and white people are not afraid of me, whether y'all believe it or not. A lot of white people, they're not afraid of me. But it's shocking to hear them like take certain stances. And the stance that Jane Elliott has always took, it wasn't confusing to me, but when I first heard of Jane Elliott and I went and looked her up because I was reading the ISIS papers, honestly, I didn't accept her. I'm gonna be real, because I just couldn't accept that she was being genuine. She was being sincere. But we have to understand that Jane Elliott she's not your regular white woman. She's an educator. So she's been educated on a lot of things. So this is why back in those times, she was saying the things that she was saying because she did the research. She did the research. And she found out that all of this racist stuff and all of this hateful stuff toward black people is all inferiority. So what did they do? They created a system to make black people inferior. Is it clicking now? Is it clicking now? They've made us inferior. And we're so inferior to white people that you rather kill me first. You rather have smoke with me than the establishment. You see? You rather bang on me. It's easier to just bang on me. And I'm talking about black people because we're so inferior to white people because of what the white supremacist system has taught us. It has socialized us to be against one another to the point where we're not even against white folk. And guess what we finding out? Guess what we finding out? That white folk ain't against us. Because now these white folks is fighting each other. See, listen, they never thought that this would happen to them because they don't understand the concept of spiritual warfare. You see? Now these white people are threatened by each other. They're threatened by each other. Kevin says, bro, there's so much ish that black people do that helps to further perpetuate white supremacy and not even realize it. Absolutely. This is why I'm talking about this, bro, before I get into the video with Jane Elliott. Dylan Neighbor says, we love you all. Some of y'all do. Some of y'all do. And I'm starting to realize this because a lot of y'all, and I'm talking about white folk, a lot of white folk, they're starting to feel a lot more comfortable with expressing that they don't have problems with black people. Because y'all do know that a lot of white folk just followed what they were told to do. They never hated us. They were taught to hate us by people who were taught to hate us. A lot of these white folks don't have no legitimate reason for hating black people. They have no legitimate reason. But we got a bunch of black people running around saying that Donald Trump hates black people, when y'all don't have no substantial proof that he hates black people. When 2 weeks ago, we did a show playing the video with Trump admitting what black people did for this country. You see what this stuff has done to society? Not just us. Look what racism has done to white people. Now they fighting. Now they're fighting because you got whites who want to keep it racist, and then you got other whites who are saying enough is enough. Enough is enough. See, y'all just think that Trump is not one of those white people because he's in the presidency. Racism will not help this country any longer. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming into the vertical feed. Let me say that again. Racism will no longer help this country. It is not fueling our system anymore. Stop thinking they make most of their money off being racist now. That's not it. What Trump realizes is racism has kept the white birth rate as low as it has kept it. see what the white supremacists thought they were doing by creating racism and ostracizing us to prop themselves up, it did nothing but lower their birth rates. All of this stuff that they planned to do to get rid of us backfired on them. And this is what a lot of white people are afraid to say. They're afraid to say that. That all that shit we thought we was doing to get rid of y'all, it has backfired on us. Now a lot of their children is born with birth defects. It backfired on them. It didn't raise the birth rates the way they thought it would. You see? Ebo says, they say, what about the Central Park Five? What about them? What about the Central Park Five? Those boys was locked up for no reason. That's already been proven. They locked them boys up for nothing because it was about making a statement in the media. Because guess what it told people? It told white people, right, that this is why you need to be on board with racism, because these black Negro men are evil. See, they created all of that to ruin the white woman's mystique of black men. See, I know psychology, man. See, they put that Central Park Five stuff out so white women could stop sneaking around having sex with the black man, because they know that the black man is genetically superior to the white man. This is what white women know. White women know the difference between having sex with a white man and having sex with a black man. White women know this. So they always had to come up with a way to devalue the black man, because they thought it would scare white women away from us. The white man knew this in slavery, that his woman want us. You think he ain't watch his white wife starry-eyed watching us sweating out in the fields? You think that white man didn't see that white woman? Oh my God, he's sweating. You think that white man didn't know that? You think that white man don't know that his sister was sleeping with black men all in college? White men know this. That's why they created the system. Because genetically, not financially, not physically, Genetically, they're weaker than the black man. Genetically. Ask their women. Ask their women. That's why little Dylan got all those little mental issues. It came from his daddy. It came from his dad. Ask these white women. Then they go lay up with a black man and have a little half black baby. They love that. They love that boy. That boy could do no wrong. He becomes the prize in the family. Steph Curry is a prize. What's wrong with y'all? Steph Curry is a prize possession because he half black. You think them white mothers don't love they half black sons that came from a black man? Huh? She loved giving birth to that boy. He ain't give her that much problems like little Dylan. She don't need a bunch of goddamn external health care for Steph Curry that she needs for Dylan. Because something's wrong with little Dylan. And when she went and got the genetic testing, she found out that that's that shit that's wrong with his daddy and all the men that come from his daddy. So this is why they had to create a system to influence white women to stay with them. Why do you think white women created feminism? Why do you think they became feminists? Because they didn't have no rights as a woman. And if y'all notice in society, whenever you have the black stamp on anything, it's going to sell. This is why they had to go and brainwash black women. This is what these white women did. Because just like the white woman wanted to know what it is and want to know what it feel like to be a black woman, so did the black woman. Black woman wanted to know how it feel to not be with a slave. She wanted to know how it feels to ride in a Rolls Royce. How does it feel to not have to slave and we got maids and butlers? See, the white woman already know that shit was smoke and mirrors. The white woman already know that that's an illusion. You're going to be getting beat all over that house. See, the white woman already know that. She know that about white men. See? We're going to talk today. I just want to rest. That white woman want to work with that black man. She wanted to be out in the fields picking cotton with us. Let me help him. The black woman said, I need a break. I need to know how I feel to relax. I need to rest in my femininity. You wanted to be the white woman. And the white woman knew that. So guess what she did? She became your friend and said, hey, you want to be part of the Mary Kay Club? You want to sell Avon? You want to be down with us? Come on. When all they used y'all for was for y'all to show her how to act like a black woman and lay up under a black man. That's where y'all got tricked at, black woman. You thought they was bringing you in because you was going to be part of the white club and was going to get you a Tom Brady. That's what y'all thought. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a Peyton Manning. I'm tired of struggling with the black man. I'm gonna go get me a Peyton Manning. When the white woman already know that Peyton Manning is a sick person. And that life you think you gonna get, it ain't gonna happen. Because the white woman already know. See, the white woman already know. She already know that white man ain't shit. Why you think they love hood niggas? Because we in the hood fighting against the white man. That black woman, she respects that. That white woman, excuse me, that white woman respect that. They respect rebellion. You know what the black woman said? I need to relax. See, this is what happens. This is what racism created. And guess who took the L? Guess who took the L? The same people who created racism. The white man. The white man. Because see, let me tell y'all what happened with them black women who went and laid up with white men. Guess what they found out? The same shit that them white women was telling them in the Mary Kay class. The black woman found out, Sanaa Lathan, Serena Williams. See, the black woman, she found out that the white man ain't all what he cracked up to be. Yeah. Serena, you found that out about your white hubby. Oh, he's hubby. Mm-hmm. You found out what white women already knew about him. Why you think white women don't want white men? Black women ain't never asked themselves that question. Black women, won't you start asking yourself that question? Why white women don't want y'all? Why is there a biracial explosion in society? I think thank you. I appreciate that. Bop, appreciate that. Yes, Serena's a fool, L'Oreal. She's a goddamn fool. But see, these are the people who grew up in the hood and thought that the further I get away from the hood, the better I become. See, let me say this again. Thank you, L'Oreal. I appreciate you. My lovely lady Ma. Shout out to Ms. L'Oreal in the building. Right? I'm going to say it again. White women already know what it is to be with a white man. I ain't talking about have sex with a white man. I said be with a white man. Be with him. And they don't like white men. White women don't agree with white supremacy. You see? You see? And Jane Elliott been like this for decades. That's why we getting ready to get into this video. We getting ready to get into this video. Because I want y'all to hear exactly how this woman thinks. Because she's up there in age now. I think she's in her, I think she like in her 80s. And in this video, right? Fair use, fair use, fair use. Right? Shout out to T.I.'s podcast, Expeditiously. But in this video, She's just straight shooting from the hip now. She's just backing out and shooting now. She's not holding any punches. Let's listen to what she has to say about racism and white people in 2024. Let's hear what she has to say. Because she just straight came out and said, white people doesn't exist. This is a white woman. White people doesn't exist. Let's listen. L'Oreal says, yeah, I believe in her 80s. Yeah. Because Frances Cress would have been in her 80s. Because she died in her 70s.
Things that we got from people of color, it would change the way we educate in this country. We do not.
Now, did y'all hear what she just said? Let me rewind that.
If you knew all the country, we do not.
Did y'all hear what she said? She just echoed the same sentiments that Donald Trump had in one of his speeches that we played right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, where he gave credence and reverence to what Black people have done for this country and society in general. Jane Elliott just said, if we know and understand what people of color have done for us in this country, we would educate differently. We would educate differently. Anu El Rey, salute my brother. Let's listen. She is on fire. She's on fire. Did y'all hear what this woman? Did y'all hear what this woman just said? She said, we lied. We need to stop lying because we've indoctrinated everybody on the right of whiteness, and that's a lie. A white woman is telling us we all been lied to about white people. They even lied to white people. Catch that. Don't forget to catch that part. They didn't just lie to us. They lied to white people too. White privilege is not real. Because there are no white people. Let's listen to her. Because y'all gonna start getting mad at me. Let's listen to her. Shout out to Elicino in the building. Salute, champion. Salute.
I dare you to let me build you.
Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it for yourselves. That's Jane Elliott. Yeah, T.I. still got his dreads. Still Alive says, does this last get interviewed by? Come on, bro. You got to type words, man. Seth Sun says she set that is straight. Facts. Facts. Tip, this is deep. Thank you for having her on. Do more with her. Israel Ely. Honesty is golden. Facts. Facts. Bob says, I dare you to let me build with you. LOL. Hey, Jane Elliott proved a point to a white woman and proved to plenty other white folks who believe that if black people get a chance to rule again, we're going to do what they've done to us. Why are white people afraid of that? Why are white people in society afraid that they might get the same treatment that they've dished on other people? Why would they be afraid of those things if they didn't know what they were doing was wrong, immoral, horrible, sickening, disgusting? If they didn't know what they were doing, why would they be afraid to be on the other side of it? This is why white people don't like Jane Elliott. Because Jane Elliott puts racism and smacks them in the face with it. You see what y'all done? This is how Jane Elliott comes at these white people. You see what you did? And you did it to yourself. Because all these years of slavery and all this oppression y'all done put black people through, the majority of them don't want to kill every white person. But they might want to hurt one or two of y'all. They might want to hurt one or two of y'all because of what was done to them personally. See what Jane Elliott just showed them white folk at that conference that she was talking about. She just showed them what racism actually does to you. This is why they don't like Jane Elliott. And what Jane Elliott is saying is Trump has those same sentiments about black folk. That Trump is still part of the racist white Americans. This is what Jane Elliott is saying. This is why today's show says why Jane Elliott thinks Trump is a perfect reflection of America. You see? So let's hear what she thinks about Trump. Let's hear what she thinks about Trump. Let's go ahead and pull it up. And let's hear what she thinks about Trump. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, let me share my screen. Shout out to everyone in the building, by the way, man. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Don't be afraid. Support the show, y'all. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that like button. Double tap your screens if you're coming in the vertical feed. Double tap your screens. YouTube sucks says, get out of here. This is why racism goes on and on and on and on. Get that chip off your shoulder. What are you talking about? Somebody get him out of here. All the trolls, block all the trolls. Get him out of here. Ebo says, DS1, they fear this because even though we're called minorities, whites are actually the global minority. There's more brown people on the planet than them. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what Jane Elliott was trying to tell them. Jane Elliott doesn't even consider herself a white woman. Thanks, sis. I appreciate you. Come in here with that bullshit today. You getting blocked. Double C in the building. Salute, my brother. Salute. Fair use, fair use, fair use, y'all. Fair use. Let's hear what she thinks about let's hear what she thinks about Trump. What she thinks about Trump. Because according to her, she's saying that Trump is the representation of what America has always been. Sheila says Jane Elliott is a race baiter. If she wasn't, she wouldn't think of herself. She wouldn't think herself so important. When you need to go back over 200 years, you are a race baiter. What? No, that's called being a historian, Sheila Morgan. What are you talking about? Don't listen. Y'all white people don't come in here with y'all white feelings hurt, thinking y'all gonna come in here and act retarded, because y'all will get blocked in here. Don't come in my chat talking this dumb shit. If you going back 200 years, that's because you're a historian. It's called research. Don't come in here with that dumb white shit, because you will get blocked. And yeah, I said that dumb white shit. Because when y'all get in y'all feelings, y'all start saying anything out y'all mouth and thinking it's credible because you white. What is this dumb shit you talking about, Sheila Morgan? What are you talking about, fool? Don't come in here with that dumb shit. And see, this is how you know that something is wrong with white people. Because they will devour their own. They'll devour their own. See, I saw this clip already. But Jane Elliott has received more hatred from white people than black people. Jane Elliott has gotten death threats from white people. All because she went and found the truth in the research. She went and found the facts by doing the research. And you got all these white people who done threatened this woman. Who done threatened this woman. Now look at this dummy. Look at this dummy. Look what happens when you're dumb and you're a racist. See, being a racist is dumb anyway. You're a dummy. Look how dumb he is. Why be loyal to a lady I don't know? That's black people problem. You see this dummy? You see this dummy? This is what Jane Elliott is talking about. Why she don't want to be considered white. Because these white people in society are dumb. These white racist rednecks are dumb. This is why they relegated y'all to the trailer parks. Because y'all are dumb. You're dumb. A lot of y'all are literally mentally retarded. These are facts. A lot of y'all are slow and retarded. Slow and retarded. That's what racism was birthed out of a dumb, retarded mindset. This is why society is the way it is now. Because you got a bunch of dumb retards running it. Yeah. And we would have had a retard running this country even if we voted in Kamala Harris. Because she's a retard too. Kamala Harris is retarded. She's an alcoholic retard. What is Donald Trump? He's retarded. He retarded. George Bush, retarded. Bill Clinton, retarded. Should I keep going? These were retarded people. Barack Obama, retarded. These are retards, man. Retarded people. I'm just keeping it real, L'Oreal. Now you got all these white retards coming in here trying to debunk an educator. And they only attacking this woman because she defending the truth. See, these white retarded people that's coming in this chat right now, they're trying to discount what this educator has proven through research. See, a white supremacist don't care about the facts. They care about control. They care about dominance. Because that's all they can do. Because they retarded. You see, this is why they hate Jane Elliott. Because Jane Elliott didn't go and do the research and then come back and lie. Like a lot of these other white educators have done. They know the goddamn truth, but they profess and write whole books lying because of their white supremacist mindset. I can't give a nigga a credit. I can't tell these niggas they did something. My woman might want a nigga. That's how retarded white men think. If I give credence to black people, especially black men and what they created in the world, my woman not gonna want me no more. That's how they think. They retarded. If the white woman find out we ain't built shit, she ain't got no reason to stay with me. Look at this retard. You're weak. Okay, Jim, I'm weak. Okay, I'm weak. Okay, Jim. Okay, Jim. Hey, Jimmy, you're right. Shout out to Kwafi in the building. Kwafi says, facts, Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and not just white supremacists, it's the MAGA coons too, who kiss their behinds. Hey, man. You still got people fighting a race war. When they got robots to replace people, you got niggas still being racist out here. They trying to replace the whole human race, and we got the nerve to be arguing about black and white. When they try to replace all humans. See, this is why I call these people retarded. Because the people still want to have a race argument. You retard. Nobody's taking your jobs but the robots, retard. You know who's taking your woman, white man? Sex bots, you retard. Sex toys, you retard. You know all the sick, perverted shit y'all created out of y'all freaky, perverted minds? That's why your woman don't want you. Because she can have sex with a ghost. And guess who gave her that option? You did, dumb white man. You're the one who created all the porn industry and all these toys and all this extra stuff. You did that. You freak. Now you're mad because shit ain't going your way, dummy. Now you're mad because shit not going your way. Because they rather have sex with a ghost. Right, dummy? You see? So y'all mad because this woman knows and has exposed the truth. That all of this white stuff, white supremacy, white men are this, they're this and that, it's a lie. It's a lie. And a white woman has exposed this. And she don't even want to be considered white because of the white man. Why did y'all threaten this woman's life? Why was y'all threatening her children's lives? Because she told the truth? Huh? What up, Cartel? Is that why? Is that why? Because she's telling the truth behind white supremacy. That it's all fake. It's a farce. It doesn't really mean anything. It was some shit they made up. Let's listen to her. Don't get mad at me. See, I love when white people tell the truth. White people don't like when white people tell the truth. White people don't like when white people tell the truth. Whoa. See, I see why y'all white folks don't like that woman. See, this is the mindset of you retarded people. See, this is what Jane Elliott was just talking about you white folks. Y'all are so used to having privilege and control, right? That y'all are now out of control, retarded people. Look what this retard just said. Look what this retard just said. Oh my God, football is now racist. Where did you hear that at, retard? Where you heard that at? You see why we have a mental health epidemic in society? You have people who say dumb stuff, who literally can't we talking about grown-ups who cannot understand what's being said. These people have had white privilege for so long that it has made them retarded. Listen to the story. The story Jane Elliott just gave us was the story of a white Karen. What are those white Karen women? They retards. They retarded. Them Karen white women, they retarded. She thinks she could walk through a public park with her dog unleashed. So a black man who was in the park told her, "Miss, put your leash on your dog." She calls the cops. This is what racism and white privilege has created in America. She gets on the phone and calls the police and tells the police that this black man, is harassing her and she's afraid for her life. All because she thinks she could let her dog run in a public park without a leash because she's a white woman. That's retarded. You are retarded. You are retarded. You're retarded. And this is how a lot of white people think. Because in her mind, she don't care who in the park. She should be able to let her dog run off the leash, even though there's a sign posted in the front of the park that says you must have your dog on the leash. She calls the cops thinking that she can use her white woman privilege to still walk around with her dog unleashed in a park. That's called being retarded. That's called retardation. That's what that's called. That is what white privilege has created. A bunch of white retarded people who don't even think they need to obey the law because they're white. But if I bring my goddamn pit bull in the same park, I better have a leash on my dog because he might eat little Fluffy. Right? If I brought my black ass in the park with Bruno off the leash, excuse me, sir, do you have a leash for your dog? Sir, where's the leash for your dog, sir? This is the retardation of white folk. This is the retardation of white people. And they in the chat on fire. They burning up. They burning up today, y'all. Because they don't like to hear the truth about themselves. Shout out to my man, Corey Love TV. Salute my brother. Appreciate you, man. He said, cook, bro. Yes, sir. Appreciate your support. They mad. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at your parents. Because they're the reason why you're retarded. They're the reason why y'all are retarded. This is why America is in the state it's in. Because you got a bunch of retarded people making dumb decisions. This is crazy. Yeah, the irony, John, that is coming out of a white woman's mouth. The irony. Golly gee willikers. Oh my God. A white person is calling us racist. How dare she? How dare she talk about us like this? She's lying. Okay. Why did y'all do this to this white woman and her children? Look what they do to their own people, black folk, in the name of racism. This is what hatred does. See, hatred doesn't have a color. These people are so invested in hating people that because this woman told the truth, her mother outcasted her from the family after her father died. Her mother kicked her out the family because she wasn't racist like them. Because she found out the truth. They kicked her out the family, outcasted her children. The schools that her children was going to, the white kids started beating and spitting on them, treating them like niggas. Hey, Joe, in the chat, little Joe, what you got to say about that, buddy? She's lying. Why were y'all beating and oppressing other white folk? Huh? So this is what y'all do to y'all people who don't want to be on board with hating other human beings. Because she didn't hate people the way that y'all did. Y'all begin to treat her like a nigga. Wake up, black people. Wake up, black people. Wake up. Wake up. Let me rewind that. Because she don't want to be hateful. Now look at this racist. Look at these racist, sick people. How was she running the victim mentality? So when white people start telling a story about what white folk did to them, that's the victim mentality? I hope y'all paying attention to my chat room. I hope y'all are paying attention to these comments. This woman said her children were beat and spit on. And they used to tell her kids that your mama is a nigga lover. This is what y'all white folks did. This is what y'all did to y'all own people. Oh, she a nigga lover because she don't want to hate people for no reason. That's why she was a nigga lover. Huh, Joe? Where you at, Lil Joe? Where you at? You talking a lot of shit in the chat room. Where you at, Lil Joe? Michael Curley. Huh? So she's a victim because she's saying what white folks did to her? She a victim? Huh? Huh, foolio? Huh, fool? But when y'all not getting the proper health coverage, y'all could go and hold a goddamn hospital building hostage, right? Y'all, that's okay to do. We're gonna go and hold a hospital hostage because they keep denying my grandfather, who was a veteran in this country, proper health care. This is that shit you crackers like to do. Because you just hate people. And you're mad because Jane Elliott is a white woman who's not afraid to say it. And she's not afraid to talk about how this stuff affected this country and how it affected the world and how it affects how we operate and communicate with one another. And you heard what she said? She said she ran into one of the parents' students years later. And the white woman apologized to her because they didn't defend what was right. They didn't defend what was right. So just like there's a lot of black people in society that walk and keep their head down so they could keep their jobs, it's white people doing it too because of white supremacy. You don't want us talking about that, huh, little John? Little Curly? What was his name? Michael Curly? Huh, little Curly? You don't want us telling the truth, huh, Curly? Huh? How racism and oppression is what destroyed the fabric of America. Y'all did this, Curly. Little John boy. Y'all did this with your retardism. That's all retarded people know how to do, is destroy shit. It's time for y'all to get put in y'all place. Go sit down somewhere. You don't give retards matches. They'll blow the whole goddamn world up because they retarded. This is what you racist, sick people are. Y'all are retarded. Y'all retarded. And you mad because a white woman will say it to you. She don't have a problem telling the world why this place is sick. Shout out to my man Deez. It's good, Deez. I agree with that, Big John. Black people are the most racist. I agree with that. We are. Guess who we learned it from, Big John? You. A redneck like you. We learned all our hatred from the white man. That's where we learned it from. That's when we first saw it being practiced. We learned it from y'all. We learned how to hate ourselves from a man who hates himself. The devil not going to teach you about God. The devil going to show you how to be like him, the devil. The white man taught the world how to be like him, retarded. That's what he did. That's what he did. That is what he did. I'm going to show everybody how to be retarded. Because I want to be the last person standing. White women know that the white man isn't superior. This is why they attacked Jane Elliott. She got kicked out of her family. She got outcasted by her own white family because she didn't want to live and teach hatred. Because she didn't want to teach hatred. See, look. See? Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom. You can't make me feel no type of way because you're a racist. So don't come in here. Don't go read my profile and then try to use something like that against me. Because if you want to know about anger, you want to know about my anger, white man, go back and watch my show about unforgiveness. White man. Why don't you become a better person and stop trying to tell somebody what to do, white boy? That's y'all problem. That's why the white woman don't want to be with y'all. Because y'all want to tell everybody how to be, everybody how to think, what they should do, how much money they should make, and you ain't even regulated yourself, white boy. I never said I was a healed person, white boy. Why don't you get off your superiority high horse and go do better for you? Because this is what white men always like to do. Like to tell somebody who they need to become. Won't you regulate yourself, white boy? Regulate yourself. Get that hatred about you. Because you don't like me because I'm a black man talking about this. Right? You don't like that. Huh, white boy? You don't like that. You don't like that. You heard what the sister said. I'm not playing today. Asses is getting blocked. Shout out to my brother Zuma in the building. What up, Zuma? That's why Becky be in my sheets under the radar. Exactly. Salute, Zuma. They know what it is, bro. And that's why they mad. That's why they mad. It's over for all that bullshit. You want to make America great again? Remove racism and white supremacy. Yeah. Stop raising your children to grow up and hate people for no reason. You want to make America great again. See, America will never be made great again with white supremacy still there. See? America will never be great again if this place is still racist. It's not going to be great. Because you know who's going to uproot it? Those white children who don't want to live in a racist society. Yeah, little John boy. What happens when little Christy brings home Tavon with the dreads? What happens? Huh, little John boy? Hey, little John boy, when Christine comes home with Don Tavius, yeah, Don Tavius, what you gonna say? Huh, John boy? What you gonna say? Because this is what's happening in the white household. Yeah, you're finding out that your daughter is growing up with a love for black men. She don't even want nobody that look like her daddy. Huh? When she bring home Glocktavius, yeah, Glocktavius. What you gonna say, John boy? What you gonna say? Huh? Oh, no. Not Glocktavius. What about when she bring home Joselito? What happens when she brings home Joselito? I'm from San Juan. I'm from San Juan. What happened? I eat the pernil with the rice. What happened? Huh, John boy? What happens when she bring him home? Let's say she don't bring home Glocktavius. Because these white girls, they having babies by brown people. Black men, American black men, black Americans, and they having a lot of their kids by Mexicans. Joselito. Yeah, they love tacos, birria, consomme. How you feel, John boy? You're going to start looking at your wife strange. You're going to start questioning her. Well, are you still attracted to me, babe? Are you? Because I don't know. I'm trying to understand why does she end up with him? She doesn't want a man who looks like her father? No, she doesn't. No. And no, she doesn't want to have a child by a man like you because all you're going to do is raise your child to hate people. What the day when the tables will turn? Remember that? What a day when the tables will turn? That's Foxy Brown. What a day when the tables will turn? The tables have turned. That's why y'all mad. That's why y'all mad. White privilege is ceasing to exist. Because guess what? White children don't even want white privilege. You know what these white children want? the same thing every child wants: togetherness. And that's burning y'all up. That's burning y'all up. Yeah. Your little daughter like Casanat. Who you think just did the Kardashian, just did the birthday party with Kim and her daughter? I think it was North. Who you think was at their party? Casanat. They like black boys with the wicks. They like them big beards. They like black men. She want a man that look like her daddy. She like Casanat. Oh. Miss Classy Creole, we gonna keep them in purgatory, sis. Keep them in purgatory. We ain't letting them out. We gonna keep them in purgatory. Salute to my lovely lady mods. Yep, Kai and I show speed. Exactly. They love Duke too. They love Duke too. Yeah, yo. Don't forget about Duke. Them white girls love Duke. See, the younger girls like Kai and I show speed. I'm talking about them older white, they like Duke. Them older white girls, they like Duke. And why do they like Duke? Because who does Duke remind you of? Future. Future Hendrix. That's why they like Duke. Because he looked like Future. You know, them white girls love Future, and they love 21 Savage. And they love Young Nudie. And they love them some Young Nudie. They love some Baby Drill. Yeah, they love Metro. Metro Boomin wants some more, nigga. They love Metro. They love 808 Mafia. These little white girls. Yo, baby girl. Yo, baby girl. They going to see 21 tonight. They going to see 21 tonight, Zuma. They going to see Foel. Oh, how could we forget about the love for Little Baby? You see what your racism has done? You see what it has done? Because see, let me tell you how the human mind works. When you deprive somebody of something and you make it evil, you make it taboo, people want to experience it even more. And this is what y'all have done. Y'all have made being with black people so taboo that it is now y'all fetish to be with us. It's a fetish for a white woman at one point in her life to be getting ramrodded by a black man. That is her dream. That's her dream. I'm sorry to tell you, little Johnny, little Johnny, Kyle, I'm sorry to tell you this, Bart, but you have created your own reality. You don't control nothing but yourself. And you're not good at doing that. See what you did? All because you was inferior. You made the whole world hate black people. And now we finding out that that's the world's secret love. Secret lovers. That's what we are. Yeah. That's what we are. Yeah. Dale Curry and his white wife. Secret lovers. So to all you racist white men that's in the chat, I'm going to just let you know, your daughter, your white daughter, she going to get some black man at some point in her life, sir. Whether you like it or not. No matter how much money and all the industries you own, that don't mean nothing. You know why? Because you lack humanity. You lack humanity, white boy. That's why your women don't want you. Your daughters don't want to listen to you. Your sons are rebelling against y'all because y'all lack humanity. And you've shown this through your racist actions. And you have destroyed generations of your own people. Racism is the reason why the birth rate isn't going to rise. Because the only way for the white gene to live is if you mix it with us. Secret lovers. That's what we are. What y'all call it? Jungle fever. Who got jungle fever? Look at that. Look how derogatory that is. So when a white woman lays up with a black man, that's called jungle fever. You see that? You see that? See what you done did, white boy? See what you done did, white boy? Now it done became a fetish for your wife to get swung from a tree. Y'all did this. Y'all did it. You hated us so much. Look what it done got you. Now y'all gotta stage and cosplay black man shit and porn so you could get your white woman off. Secret lovers. That's what we are. See what y'all did? And see, Donald Trump knows this. Donald Trump knows this. Secret lovers. How many years you think he was sleeping with Omarosa? How many years you think he was sleeping with Omarosa? Secret lovers. See what you done did? See, this is what the white man created. Y'all created this. Y'all created this sickness and toxicity in society. It backfired against y'all. That's what happened. And now Trump has to come and clean it up. And he's going to clean it up. He has to clean it up for everybody so white people can have something. Don't play with God. See what he did? Now, in order for you white people to feel okay and feel accepted in society, now you have to shut down racism. Because if you keep that going, you're going to be obsolete. See? Y'all did this. Y'all did this. Hey, black women, let me let you know something. Playing for the white man, you're playing on the wrong team. You are actually playing for the losers. You're on the same side that's getting ready to go down. Their racist empire is crumbling. So you want to go and be down? I want to be down. You want to see how, you still want to know how I feel to be a white woman in a crumbling empire? Huh? That's what you want to do? You think that'll be smart? See, this is why y'all mad at Jane Elliott. But y'all created this. See, look what the white man does, y'all. Look what the white man like to do. See, this is all white men tactics that the world already know about. How many people? See, look, he think he's smart. He think he's smart. Yo, Coffee, you caught it? You caught it, Coffee? You caught it, right, Coffee? See, this is what racist white men like to do. They like to come in and seem like the intellectual superior. How many in the chat understands the GDP? He think he in a land full of ignorant people. This is how retarded he is as a white man. Y'all retardation is showing at a high level. You think everywhere you go, you the smartest. You an idiot. You an idiot. This is why y'all birth rate is low. Because y'all retarded. Y'all still think y'all still think the system is still gonna relate to you the same way. No, nigga. No. Y'all are the niggas. Y'all are the tool. Y'all are the ignorant tool. That's why y'all don't like people like Jane Elliott, who will tell y'all dumb white people that y'all were dumb and y'all were used. That's why you hate her. Yeah, it's catching up, sis. Oh, it's catching up big time. Big time. Salute to my comrade in the building. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan. It's catching up. Look, I don't understand what you're asking me. Here's another dumb, retarded white supremacist tactic where they play stupid. So then they could say, hey man, hey, you don't have to be so mean. Stop it, little Johnny. Okay? We know all of it. We know the white male Karen games. I don't understand what you're asking me. You don't have to yell at me. You calm down, guy. I don't hate you, man. I love you, man. Chill out. Don't play with me. That's not going to work. All of that shit is played out. All of it. It's over. We know all of that. Who you think you playing with, little white boy? Who you think you playing with? Oh, I don't understand what you were asking me. You don't have to scream at me. I'm just trying to talk to you, man. I understand we're all humans, man. I don't hate you, man. No, you're trying to demean what I'm saying, white boy. Stop playing with me, because you're not talking to a dummy. You're not talking to a dummy. On paper or off. You ain't talking to a dummy, white boy. Get off your high horse. Go to therapy for your narcissism, because that's what white privilege is surrounded in. Narcissism. Go to therapy for your narcissism, white boy. And get with the program. Trump understands what he has to do to save white people. Y'all think, a lot of y'all probably think, because I've been talking about Trump and I ain't been calling him all types of wicked stuff, that I don't know what Trump, I know what he here to do. He here to save white folk. But he has to do it another way. He can't do it the same way as you racist rednecks did it. He can't go burn crosses. He can't go into cities and try to run us out our homes. That ain't gonna work, white boy. See, that's why y'all mad at me talking like this, because you think I'm supposed to be some nigga that's scared. We got AR-15s too, white boy. Yeah. We got full metal jackets too, white boy. Don't go to therapy, because y'all don't want to go that other route. Them days are over. Trying to run black people out of somewhere on some military. Y'all just go to therapy, white boy. Let's do this the right way. Trump know this. Trump know white America is not built to go against us now. Some of the best Call of Duty players in the world are black boys. Mm-hmm. You know, when y'all go kill zombies together on the game, your best teammate is a black boy. I know it is, white boy. I know. Yeah, we know how to use them triggers too. Mm-hmm. Binary. Yeah, we know about carbines too, white boy. You ain't running up in no neighborhoods, burning up no houses. That's over. You will die expeditiously. You will die. Them days over, boy. So you better listen to Donald Trump. See? See? You better follow Donald Trump. Them days are over. Either you understand you're an American like everyone else and learn how to act accordingly, or you're going to be left out in the cold. It's just that simple. Donald Trump knows this. That's why he's not doing what white people think he's supposed to be doing. Y'all got enough. Y'all ain't had enough. How many more decades of privilege do you deserve, white man? Huh? How much longer do you think y'all need white privilege? Let me ask you that, little Johnny. Little Johnny in the chat. Let me ask you that. How many more generations of white privilege do you need? Y'all ain't had enough? Y'all haven't gotten away with enough shit? Y'all haven't killed enough people for no reason in the name of whiteness? Y'all haven't had enough, huh? Y'all ain't done enough. Y'all haven't destroyed enough, huh, white boy? Huh? You ain't done, you ain't get enough, right? Because you being controlled by the devil. You ain't got enough blood. You ain't got enough turmoil, depression. You ain't got enough of that. Sickness, poverty, homelessness. This all came from y'all. You ain't get enough of that yet? You want some more of it, huh, white boy? You want some more of it. You want more and more and more till you destroy humanity. Until you destroy humanity. That's what you think you're going to do, right? See, Trump knows what y'all been doing. And Trump is seeing Because Trump is a businessman. He's a visionary. He's seeing that if we keep operating this way, we will cease to exist. While we tried to eradicate these black people and all these other people, we're eradicating ourselves because we hate people. Our hatred is eradicating us. This is what Trump sees. This is why Trump wanted to get rid of Planned Parenthood, because he wants white women to start having white babies again. White women don't want to have children for white men because of white supremacy. Because of the supremacist mindset of these white men. That's why they don't want to have kids, Bob. That's why. That's why the Asian women started the 4B movement. It has nothing to do with men. No, it has something to do with supremacy. White supremacy. Because those Asian men in those Asian countries have the same white supremacist mindset as the white supremacists here in America. This is why you can see an Asian right here in America dating an American white man. Because there's no difference. There's not too much of a difference. The white American man might give her a little more leeway than her Japanese husband or her Korean husband or her Chinese husband who think just like that white man, except he's 2 times as diabolical. Asian men oppress their women more. This all comes from white supremacy. A supremacist mindset. Shout out to Frances Cress Welsing, man. Rest in peace to that sister. Who do you think she was referencing in her book? Jane Elliott. Because Jane Elliott been doing this for a long time. Telling white people that they need to stop being racist and white supremacists. That's what she been telling them. And how this stuff is going to destroy us. 4B movement don't apply to foreign people. Say it again, Zuma. Say it again. Shout out to Self University. Shout out to my brother Po Boy Films in the building. Salute my brother. Salute. Y'all make sure y'all double tap y'all screens, man. Hit that like button. We're going to play the rest of this video. And we're going to wrap up today's show, man. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Jane Elliott. You heard what she said? She said her father told her, don't worry about it, baby. Keep smiling so they never know what you're thinking. But you notice earlier in the video, she said how her mother kicked her out of the family, didn't accept her children or none of that after her father died. So the one in Jane Elliott's family who was promoting racism and white supremacy was her white mother. It was her white mother. Her father wasn't against what she was doing. It was her mother. That's why her mother waited till her father died and outcasted her. Because she was the racist, her mother. Now, how often do we hear white people getting kicked out of their family? How often do we hear that? Yeah. And you know what's sad, y'all? Shout out to everyone in the building. You know what's sad? That on today's show, we had a onslaught of white people coming in here disrespecting this woman still to this day. Still to this day, white people still call this woman a nigger lover. Still to this day. This is sad, man. Racism is a disease. These are diseases, man. To this day, they still calling her that. To this day. All because she went and did research and found the truth. And found out that she was being lied to by some inferior people who came up with a false concept to protect their pride that they don't even really have. They false sense of pride because they feel inferior because they white. So white pride is not even a real thing. It's them acting out. They're not proud of themselves because they're inferior because they white. Just because they white. Not because they broke, not because they ain't got muscles, not because they short, not because where they work, because they white. That was the whole reason for racism. Because we inferior to everybody else, we got to create a system that now oppresses them people to make us feel better about ourselves. And that hasn't made them feel better, not one bit. That's why no matter how rich they are, they can't get off the drugs. No matter how rich they are, they can't get off the 2C, the pink Molly, that pink cocaine. They can't get off the baby oil, the GHB. They can't get off the heroin. They can't get off the meth. No matter how much buildings they own, no matter how much they own and control, they can't control themselves. They try to control everything except yourself. This is a lesson that black people should learn. We should learn from this, black folk. That us trying to play the white man game on each other is destroying us because it's destroying them. See, a lot of black people can't wait till they get in a position to feel like a white man. That's why you can't wait till you feel like all your friends need you. You the one with the bag. Everybody need me. Everybody gonna come to me. You want to feel like a white man. Huh? You want to feel like a white man. You want to feel like you control everybody and you control a vibe and you run the scene like a white man. Huh, boy? You want to feel like a white man, don't you? Don't you? And the white man don't even feel good about himself. We need to learn something. Black men, we need to learn something. We need to learn something. Trying to act big on each other, you get that from the white man. We need to learn something from this, black women. That same black man that you claim don't work hard enough, that white woman see all the work he do. And she don't mind giving him a child. She don't mind listening to him. That's something you need to learn, black women. Yeah, that ain't shit nigga that you keep talking about. It's a white woman in the world who see him as gold. Who see his work ethic and not his paycheck. It's a white woman that's looking at your black man for what a man's supposed to be. You looking at your black man and trying to see a white man. Learn something. Learn something from Jane Elliott. You want to look at the black man and see that white boss. That white woman don't even want him, but you do. So you want the scraps of the white woman. You want the scraps of the white woman. You want what the white woman don't even want no more. And you think you doing something big and special? I so special. I so special, so special, so special. You think you're doing something special? You think you leveling up? Huh? Hmm? They don't even want them. They don't even want them. But guess what? That white woman want that black man that you don't want. And she's willing to pretend to be you to get your man. Let me say it again so you can hear me. The white woman will pretend to be you to get your man. All these black women complaining about having kids. The white woman want all the kids. Give it to, what do these white women call it? I'm not gonna say the word. Y'all know that it's called the C word. When they lay up with black men, you better give it to them raw because they want that C word. You got black women running around here complaining about having kids because the white woman don't look at the world the way you do. You want to sit up in the skybox with the white man. The white woman know that all that shit is an illusion. She know that that shit is an illusion. You believe a lie. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. You complaining. Oh, I got all these kids. You know why you complain about all them kids? Because you still want to wear $700 shoes. Instead of worrying about being a mother. You still worrying about who outside, what's going on. Instead of being a mother. See, you still want to worry about who think you sexy instead of being a mother. That's why you want to be with that white man. So you could go to the little company parties, go to the Christmas parties, and be on his arm and be his date. You still in fantasy world. You want to be with your King Arthur. You better wake up. That shit is a cartoon. That's a cartoon. That is a cartoon. That's a cartoon, ma'am. Sorry. Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella. More black women done fell for that shit than the white woman. And them cartoons was for the white girls. Anastasia, the Ice Prince, all that was for the white girl. Y'all sat there and ate all that shit up. A knight in shining armor. That's the black man. That's actually the black man. The standard for a handsome man is the black man. How a white woman want a white man and say he need to be tall, dark, and handsome? Is that the description of a white man? Tall, dark, and handsome? That came from white people. That ain't come from black folk. That came from white people. White women like them tall, dark, and handsome. Is that Cartwright? Is that Phil Jackson? Is that Mark Cuban? Tall, dark, and handsome. Is that a white man? But this is what racism and the psychology behind this stuff, this is what this stuff creates. It creates mental retardation. That's what it creates. It creates cognitive dissonance. That's what this stuff creates. to where now people don't even know who they are. They don't even know. And they don't care. They don't know no more. Well, I just give up. Shoot, it's hard. This is what racism has done. This is what it has done. And my opinion is if Trump want to make America great again, he's going to have to throw that racist shit in the trash. And the whole economic system, the entire system is going to be rewired. If you want to make America great again, Trump. You're going to have to rewire this whole thing, buddy. If you want your people to survive, Orange Crush, Orange Boy, right? You're going to have to erase all of it and tell the truth. And that's going to upset white America. This is what Trump is doing. This is why they didn't want Trump in office, because he's upsetting white America. So black people, shut up, please. He's upsetting white America. He's upsetting the racist people in this country who wants to keep white supremacy in its place. Because this is why you got dumb idiots and criminals working in high places, like the medical industry, who's been frauding claims and stealing money. Oh, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what might be the real reason why Brian Thompson got his balaclava knocked off his shoulders. Oh, yeah, because I got the article. Why he really could have got his head knocked off. See, the wrong people that's in certain places in society is due to racism. Why do you think the Supreme Court the way it is? Because you got racist judges who grandfather was a judge, who great-grandfather, grandfather, father, uncles, all were judges, and they all were racist. And the seat was passed down through the family. See, Trump gonna have to he's upsetting them people. Them people who have generational wealth due to white supremacy. Y'all don't see that though. Y'all don't see that though. You see? See, Jane Elliott thinks that he's going to activate the white supremacists that are already in society. I don't believe that. Because it's going to backfire. Again, it's going to backfire. It's going to. You got too many black people, black men and black women who done been to the military, who are in special ops. Listen, that ain't going to go well for them. They better off still having us drink poisonous water and all that. To do it the way it was done before, it ain't gonna work. So Trump, whatever, this outrageous racist guy who's gonna create a race war, that's folly. I don't believe that. That's folly. I don't believe it. Because it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. They already need their numbers raised. You think they want to play that game? You do know the skateboarders. And let me add this icing on the cake. Guess who's going to be our allies to knock down you white supremacists? You white supremacist children. Who you think is going to be standing beside me? trying to tear your life away? Your nephew. Yeah, because you know, me and your nephew, we friends on the game. And every time we get on the game and we play the game, he tells me how much he hates his family because they're retarded and racist. He wants to get rid of the racists too. This is why it wouldn't be smart for Trump to do that. You know who's going to be helping and healing us and hiding us from you guys if it ever gets like that? Your white daughters and nieces who's tired of living in a racist family because it's dumb and it's boring. That's what Becky told us. Becky's tired of Uncle Jimmy who hates black people for no reason. So who you think gonna be our allies? You think they still want to do this? Because you're gonna have to knock down your own grandchildren to keep your hatred intact. You're gonna have to kill your own grandchildren. You ain't never thought about it like that, did you? You have to remember, war is psychological. This is the first battleground. If you win the war here, you could win the war physically. If you could win the war here, you could cease a war physically. You could defeat your opponent here before it even becomes physical. They'll tap out. Sun Tzu. Mind. This is where war begins. So if you're not a strategist, Donald Trump is a strategist. This is why he's a great businessman. And some of y'all gonna say, oh, DS1, how's he a great businessman? He had businesses that failed. That is actually part of being a great businessman. You think becoming great is to not fail? Huh? Like, this how I know y'all brainwashed in society. Oh, LeBron ain't a great. He lost a lot. What? Y'all people were crazy. Y'all forgot Kobe was on the bench? Huh? Y'all forgot Kobe rode the pond? Y'all forgot that? Kobe was on the bench. You forgot that Michael Jordan lost for years playing against Larry Bird, playing against Isaiah, playing against Magic. Yeah, what are y'all talking about? So because you take losses, you're not great. You're not good at what you do. This is what white supremacy has made society be like. This is what white supremacy has made us become. White supremacy have created this mental health epidemic where people cannot rationally think because they always gonna relegate it back to some white supremacist talking point that was made by a retard. This is what we're doing. Shout out to Astro. Astro says, yo, chill on Kobe. Kobe is number one. I'm not saying LeBron is number one, bro. I'm just saying in order to be number one, at one point, You was number 0. That's all I'm saying, Astro. In order to be a 1, at some point, you had to be a 0. You had to be a nobody at one point to be somebody at some point. People forgot that, Astro, that Kobe was sitting on the bench. People forgot that Mike lost 5 years playing against Magic, playing against Bird, playing against Isaiah. He lost. He was a loser before he became a champion. And he lost year after year after year. Mike. Yes. Come on. But you have people today who would say, oh, Donald Trump, he's not successful. He has a lot of failed businesses. What? How do you become successful if you don't fail? This is what, and I'm going to tell you why people say that. Because he's a white man. Because we don't say that about Jay-Z. We just say Jay-Z's successful because he's a black man. See what white supremacy has done to the mind? To the mind of the people in society. Not just black folk, everybody. Look what it has done to our minds. If, Jay-Z's successful, why y'all don't talk about the businesses that failed he had? Why you don't talk about how Rockefeller failed? That's why he sold it. Let's talk about why y'all don't. He don't have no failed businesses, but he just successful. See, if you start bringing up how many businesses the black successful man had that failed, then the conversation is, oh, come on, DS1, you got to lose to win. But when it comes to a white man, see that? That's the proof that white supremacy is real. Because you think that this man is so superior that he is not supposed to fail. This is what racism and white supremacy has created in the human mind. This is what I'm trying to point out here. It's deeper than race. Let's talk about the mentality this stuff has created in people. People are handicapped mentally because they can't get past racism. They handicapped mentally. Jay-Z is successful, but Donald Trump is a failure because he's a white man who has failed businesses. So what you basically saying is inherently Donald Trump is a better person than Jay-Z. Because if a black man fail, we have the excuse. But the white man can't fail. You can't, there is no human error for the white man. Because you think of him so highly. You think of him so highly. Oh, what? He's not great. Spiritual warfare. The war of your mind. The war of your mind. You think this man is so great that he can't fail at nothing. But you expect the black man to fail before he succeeds. You see that? That's called white supremacy. That's called white supremacy. You see that, man? And that's what I wanted to come and talk to y'all about today. The mindset of the people here in America. And as y'all can see, a lot of it hasn't changed. We done had a black president. We done had a black woman run for presidency. We had a black president for 8 years. We had a black president for 8 years. Still is suffering with white supremacy. Still. Man, oh man, oh man. Shout out to Jane Elliott, though. Much respect to that woman. Much respect to her. Because I respect and I honor people who tell the truth. No matter who it goes against. No matter who it goes against. So if you don't like me no more because you think I'm teaming up with the white people, go over there, nigga. Because I'm on the side of truth. I'm not on the side of black and white. I'm on the side of the truth. And the truth tellers and the truth livers, the people who are living and willing to die for the truth. I'm not standing next to no liar because he black. I don't care if you're black, if you're telling lies and misleading and hurting people. I don't care, bro. I don't care if you're black. But the white man did it. Oh. So you basically did exactly what they wanted you to do. Become them. But the white people did it. Oh. So that makes you worse. If they did it and then you did it, that don't make you better. It actually makes you worse. Because you saw the results of what the white people done, and then you followed it. A sellout is worse than a racist. A sellout is worse than a racist. See, I'd rather a white man like Donald Trump, right, than a white man like Jesse. What's that white boy name? Jesse. What's his name? The little half white boy. I mean, he half black. Jesse. Y'all put his name in the chat. I'd rather have my racism in the raw. You think I don't know Donald Trump is a racist? You think I don't know that? But I'd rather know who I'm standing next to than to be standing next to a person who's saying, yeah, bro, yeah, bro, yeah, bro, yeah, bro. Then when it's time, it's F that nigga. See? Yeah, bro, yeah, bro, yeah, bro, yeah, bro. Then when it get crucial, man, I'm worrying about my kids, man. Man. Mm-hmm. Nah, not Jussie Smollett. It's a white boy. He got caught in some type of little scandal a few years ago. He looked like Justin Timberlake. Jesse, what's his name? He looked like a short version of Justin Timberlake. Because remember, his name is not Jesse Smollett, it's Jussie. This dude name is Jesse. Let me look it up real quick. Jesse Richardson or something like that. Let me look it up. Is it Jesse Richardson? What's this dude name? Is it Jesse Richardson? I don't think so. I can't remember his name. But he got caught up He got caught up in like some race type of scandal. He's a mixed dude. What up, LD? Nah, Jussie just they just overturned his joint because come to find out they was lying. The girl, all of that was a lie. He was set up. Shout out to my brother L. Nixon. Salute, my brother. He says, blessings, family. All of y'all. Salute, my brother. Shout out to my man L. Nixon for that super chat. Salute. But more importantly, man, I wanted y'all to hear Jane Elliott's perspective on Trump and her perspective on what's going on in America right now. Shout out to Jane Elliott, man. She understands that it's deeper than race, it's deeper than all of that stuff, man. Jane Elliott understands something that a lot of the people who may look like her, Jesse Williams, I think that's him. I think that's him, Shots. Shout out to my man Shots in the building. I think that's him. And I believe that Jane Elliott understands that at the end of the day, racism and all of these isms and schisms is to cause confusion. It's from the devil. And that the devil wants us separated. The devil wants us racist, prejudiced, sexist, feminist, prejudice, supremacist. So all of this stuff is from the devil. Why do you think Jane Elliott says, I'm not a white woman? We are all shades of brown. Albinos, those are white people. The absence of color. See, Jane understands this. She understands it on an educational level, because she also said that a lot of teachers, they just follow what they're told to do because they want to keep their job because they got bills to pay. And that's even the white women who teach our black children. A lot of them don't want to teach what they're teaching to our children. They want to teach them the truth. But guess what? They got rent to pay. They got a car note. They got children that they need to put through school. So a lot of them done what black people had to do in society, which is put their heads down and go along to get along. And this is why I respect Jane Elliott, because she gives us the real perspective. She gives us the truth. She doesn't hide about who white people are and what they've done. Because guess what? At the end of the day, white people are no special than nobody else. They're people. They're people, man. They're people. What's up, Mind Ballroom? Shout out to everyone in the building, man. I appreciate everyone for coming in. What up, Grandmaster Troll? You didn't vote for Trump? Been Democrats been putting y'all folks in chains for years. Of course. I know that, Grandmaster Troll. I didn't vote at all. I didn't vote at all, Grandmaster Troll. I know that the Democrats, that the origins of the KKK came from the Democratic Party. I know that. The original Klansmen, they were all Democrats. They weren't Republicans. They were Democrats. People need to go do their homework. They sold us this whole concept of racism and the Republicans and all of that stuff. The Democrats started the KKK. Those Klansmen were Democrats. Sorry. Go look it up. Don't get mad at me. But I didn't vote for anybody, Grandmaster Troll. But shout out to you. I appreciate you pulling up. Shout out to my lovely lady mods for coming through today and holding it down. I know y'all had to work today. Thank y'all ladies so much. I appreciate y'all because they came in crazy. But hey, it's cool. It's cool. Y'all held it down. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all as always. Shout out to the visionaries for always coming through and showing support. Salute to everyone who has financially supported today's show. If you sent the super chat, if you would like to cash app us at $DS100 Network, $DS100 Network, or you can hit me up on Venmo at SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV on Venmo, man. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, I know, Classy Creole. I know. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all held it down today. Salute to my lovely lady mods. As always, they really had to put in work today. Shout out to y'all. I know y'all guns are smoking. Y'all guns are smoking. Shout out to FTC in the building, man. Shout out to everyone, man. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. Salute. I need y'all to get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of today's show. Don't forget, share the show, y'all. Share it on y'all community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Share the show. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section, man. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.